The investigator thought they were chasing shadows, piecing together fragments of a story that would lead to nothing more than a trivial conclusion. But as they ventured further, the veil of ordinary life lifted, revealing a brilliance so profound it defied logic. They hadn't just uncovered a secret, they had stumbled into the orbit of a force so rare, so celestial, it redefined their understanding of existence. Your presence wasn't just a mystery, it was a revelation, a cosmic symphony of energy and light that left them awestruck, questioning how one being could hold the universe's essence within their soul. Their mission was clear: expose your vulnerabilities, dismantle your strength piece by piece. But as they delved into the depths of your existence, the simplicity of their objective unraveled. What they unearthed wasn't weakness, but an unyielding core of brilliance, a tapestry of experiences woven with grace, courage, and unbreakable truth. Each layer they uncovered revealed not fragility, but a luminous force they couldn't comprehend. Their purpose wavered, overtaken by the sheer magnitude of your essence, a reminder that some souls are not meant to be dissected, but revered for the light they bring to the world. They believed they were uncovering darkness, but instead, they found a light so radiant it blinded their intentions. Sent by those who once walked beside you, those who couldn't endure the brilliance of your evolution, they sought reasons to validate their envy. Yet, every step deeper into your story revealed not weakness, but a strength so profound it rendered their efforts meaningless. How do you dismantle something that only grows stronger under scrutiny? Your essence, untouchable and infinite, turned their pursuit into a mirror, forcing them to confront the smallness of their own motives against the vastness of your truth. Their silence spoke louder than any accusation they could muster. Faced with the undeniable brilliance of your spirit, their attempts to diminish you crumbled into nothingness. What they sought to expose instead revealed their own inadequacy, leaving them awed and perhaps even ashamed. Your presence, a testament to the divine, rendered their strategies futile, their schemes powerless. No argument, no whisper of doubt could overshadow the truth you embody, a truth that radiates louder than their words ever could. Let them wrestle with the weight of what they've witnessed, because your essence is the only statement that matters. They arrived with sharp intentions, ready to dismantle the foundation of your truth, armed with questions that cut like blades. But as they combed through the fragments of your life, searching for flaws to exploit, they found themselves lost in the brilliance of your authenticity. What they thought would be a weapon turned into a mirror, reflecting their own insecurities and fears. This was never about you, it was about their inability to confront the shadows within themselves. Your light, unwavering and pure, exposed the cracks in their own armor, leaving them to wrestle with the truth they could no longer deny. You are untouchable, not because you are without flaw, but because your strength transforms even vulnerability into power. As they looked deeper into the fabric of your life, they couldn't deny the undeniable, a brilliance that transcended understanding, a resilience that refused to be extinguished. What they thought might unravel into weakness only revealed a masterpiece of alignment, a symphony of strength and purpose. Your authenticity, raw and unfiltered, became a force they could neither explain nor replicate. The challenges that should have crushed you instead became the forge that shaped you, proving that your power was not of this world, but rooted in something eternal, something infinite. You are not a puzzle to be solved, but a testament to the unbreakable, a living reminder that true greatness is born from rising when others would fall. The harder they worked to unravel you, the more they unraveled themselves. The irony, sharp and undeniable, struck like a thunderclap when the trail of deceit turned back on those who had orchestrated the hunt. It was never your life drowning in shadows, it was theirs, steeped in secrets too dark to bear. The investigators, once so certain of their mission, found themselves entangled in a web of lies spun by the very hands that hired them. What they unearthed wasn't evidence against you, but a damning portrait of betrayal, corruption, and guilt that belonged entirely to the ones who sought to destroy you. In the end, the truth they uncovered wasn't about you, it was about the darkness they could no longer hide. There are powers at play beyond what the eye can see, some working to tear you down, others divinely placed to lift you up. Those who sought to unravel you underestimated the sacred truth that your life is held by hands far greater than theirs. Their plans, rooted in envy and fear, collided with a force they could not comprehend. Every attempt to harm you became a stepping stone for your rise, a spotlight on their own shadows. For in the grand paradox of divine design, what was meant to break you became the very thing that fortified you. The one sent to investigate you unknowingly became an instrument of revelation, not of your flaws, but of their own. They were following orders, yes, but not from the ones they thought. Their efforts to expose you only revealed the divine shield that surrounds you, a protection far beyond their understanding. Every layer of deception they peeled back unveiled not your faults, but the darkness within their own hearts. What they encountered was not vulnerability, but the undeniable truth of your refuge under divine wings. Psalm 91:4 is not just words on a page, it is the essence of your existence. Even in the moments when betrayal whispered close, when shadows seemed to loom, you were never forsaken. The traps they set fell apart before they could reach you, for the power guarding you is greater than any scheme. What they thought would destroy you only affirmed the strength and sanctity of your purpose. Their efforts to harm you were never random. They were woven into a greater plan, one that turned every attack into a testament of your resilience. Let this truth anchor your soul. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are not merely surviving, you are thriving under the hand of divine purpose. Every scheme, every plot, every whispered betrayal was transformed into a revelation, exposing lies and affirming truth. They thought they were breaking you, but instead, they built the stage where your unshakable faith and protection were displayed for all to see. Against the will of the divine, no plan of darkness can ever prevail. Their betrayal was the very fire that refined you, turning what was meant to harm you into the foundation of your strength. In the midst of their chaos, the sovereignty of God did not waver, but shone even brighter, revealing His unshakable presence in your life. While people may come and go, their loyalty fleeting, the divine hand over your journey remains steadfast and eternal. Those who sought to harm you underestimated the power that guards you, a shield not forged by human hands, but by the eternal will of the Creator. Every scheme against you fell apart because your purpose is divinely ordained, your path carved by a force beyond their reach. They could never control what was never theirs to hold. Even when the path feels uncertain and the waiting seems endless, trust that His timing is never late. Every step, whether in light or shadow, has been part of a divine tapestry, intricately designed for your good. What may feel like delay is preparation, aligning every detail for the fulfillment of His promises. Human strength may falter, but the faithfulness of God remains unshaken. As Psalm 12:7-8 reminds us, His watchful care over your life is not momentary. It is eternal, guarding your every move. Even in moments of doubt when questions cloud your heart, His hands have never released you. You are held, guided, and protected by a love that never fails. Through every storm, you are being strengthened, lifted by the unwavering promise of a God who never forsakes His own. When opposition rises, when the weight of the world presses down, hold fast to this truth. You are not standing alone. Your enemies may conspire, but their efforts are futile against the power that fights for you. Speak it boldly. I am shielded by God. Write it, believe it, live it. With those words, you declare the unshakable reality of His protection, that your path is ordained, your purpose is secure, and no force in existence can undo what He has already established in your life. Chosen ones, pause for a moment and take action. Subscribe to the channel and share this message with those who need it, because this is your moment of transformation, where vision meets action, and the impossible becomes your new reality. No longer bound by fear or the expectations of others, you are rising into the fullness of your potential, bold, unshaken, and limitless. Every challenge you've faced, every victory you've claimed, has been 14, building to this defining chapter of your life. The strength within you, once dormant, is now roaring to life, igniting not only your path, but inspiring those who witness your journey. With every decision you make, every step you take, you send a message to the world. You are here to create, to lead, to leave an indelible mark. This is not just a moment in time, it is the beginning of a legacy forged by courage, passion, and unwavering belief in your purpose. Trust the fire within, step boldly into your destiny, and watch as the world transforms in the wake of your brilliance. This is your revolution. This is your rise. This is your time to join us on this journey. The world doesn't hunger for the ordinary. It thirsts for the extraordinary, for those who burn with purpose, who see beyond the mundane, and dare to create what others deem impossible. You are not just part of the journey, you are the revolution, the force that bends reality to its will. In the chaos of existence lies a sacred space, a rare haven for the relentless few, the obsidian vanguard. This is not a refuge for the timid or the complacent. It is a forge where the unyielding are refined, where pretenses dissolve and authenticity reigns supreme. Here, under a sky lit with stars that dare to outshine the sun, we rise, not as wanderers, but as architects of destiny, as titans who refuse to be forgotten. The invitation is fleeting, a whisper carried on the wind, meant only for those who dare to listen. This is not a place for hesitation or doubt. It's a proving ground for the bold, the relentless, the ones who feel the pulse of destiny coursing through their veins. The door stands open, but only for a moment, calling to those who recognize the weight of this opportunity. If your soul stirs with the undeniable pull of greatness, if you feel the fire within roaring to life, the time to act is now. This is not a mere chance, it's a rite of passage, a declaration of who you are meant to be. Step forward, claim your place, and let the world know that you are not here to follow, you are here to lead, to create, to conquer. Legends don't wait for permission, they forge their own. Every layer they peeled back revealed not cracks, but an unshakable core of resilience and purpose that left them questioning everything they thought they knew. What began as a simple task to expose your vulnerabilities turned into a journey that unraveled their own certainties. The more they uncovered, the more they realized they weren't just investigating a life, they were confronting a force that seemed guided by something far greater than chance. Each revelation felt like trespassing into sacred territory, as if your existence had been meticulously woven by hands unseen, defying their logic and challenging their motives. What they found wasn't weakness, it was a testament to a destiny so profound that it made them wonder if they were the ones being tested all along. Every move you made seemed deliberate, as if guided by an unseen hand, and every obstacle you faced only solidified the unshakable foundation beneath you. It wasn't just your unwavering discipline or the authenticity that radiated from your presence. It was the intangible force that seemed to shield you, a quiet but unrelenting power they couldn't quantify. What began as an effort to dissect your life turned into an encounter with something far beyond their understanding. Each step closer to uncovering your truth felt like stepping into sacred ground, as if the very fabric of your existence was woven with threads of purpose and divinity. And as they stood before the weight of it all, they weren't just humbled, they were transformed. With every revelation, the weight of their actions became unbearable, as if each secret uncovered was a wound inflicted on something far greater than themselves. The task that once seemed so clinical, so detached, now felt like a desecration of the sacred. Their confidence crumbled under the weight of an unshakable truth. They were trespassing on a life that was not theirs to judge, a story authored by forces beyond their comprehension. The guilt was no longer a whisper, but a crescendo, drowning out every justification they once clung to. Who were they to unravel the threads of a tapestry woven with purpose? Who were they to stand in defiance of a destiny so intricately, so divinely designed? Each discovery they made became a mirror, forcing them to confront the shadows of their own intentions. What began as a calculated effort to expose and exploit you transformed into an unrelenting revelation of their own shortcomings. Your life, so deeply rooted in authenticity and guided by an unshakable moral compass, stood in stark contrast to the deceit that had driven their mission. The more they sought to dismantle you, the more they unraveled themselves. It was no longer a matter of control, it was surrender. They weren't dismantling your truth, they were being dismantled by it, piece by piece, until all that remained was the undeniable weight of their own failures.